Hi there, signs of Leo. This is Kim with your reading for your next 48 hours. Thank you for joining me, and I really do hope everybody is doing well. I am going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to pull from the Moon Oracle by Caroline Smith and John Astrup. The Moon Oracle, and then we are going to get clarification using the tarot. So, this should be interesting. These energies that we have to work with. All right. It feels like it's all about what to do next. What to do next. So we're going to ask that your spirit team join us and your angels so that we can get messages here. It's meant for your highest good. You know, and I was going to say that because of Mars, because of these retrogrades, you have impulse mixed with thinking it out. I will use the book. So you have crescent, waxing, fire, moon, one shoots impulse. No. Ooh, another shoots. 1-1. Another shoots. Idea and then impulse. Planting the seeds. We have planting the seeds. Compromise on the bottom. Okay, this is interesting. I'm actually going to leave it there and I'm going to turn to the book because this is pretty good energy. This is, well, it's the beginning too. It's the one, so it's going to be the beginning. Let's see here. Crescent moon, waxing in air, waxing air moon, one shoots. Okay, it says this is the time of initiation. It is a time to hustle and bustle. Like I said, it feels like something's like getting ready for the next step. It says take time and explore your idea. Gather more information. It says you have a brilliant idea that's worth pursuing. Well, this is interesting. This is interesting. All right, fire. So let's see what else with fire. All right, crescent moon waxing in fire. The crescent moon in fire, this one right here, is fiery, hot-blooded, and impulsive. It feels like a can't wait feeling, and that's exactly what this feeling is around right now. Is like something, because of revisiting situations and issues that have yet to be like solved or figured out. There's this like urgency to have something done or get something done. This is a really good thing for being very optimistic. Yeah, it says the vision is there. During this period, you will have a keen desire to take charge of a project or lead the way in action. You are also keen to make sure that everyone knows what you're doing and appreciates you for what you're doing. There's something here that you're going, look, it feels like it just feels like something's about to blossom. Something's about to, the beginning of something. And kind of strange because Leo's readings have not been like that here lately. I don't know why, but they haven't been like that. Let's do some more. Pull some more. So a great idea. Wonderful. And I'm seeing the number 11. I'm associating that with like mastery. 26. Prisoner. Prisoner. You are not a prisoner. You are not stuck in a box. But sometimes things can feel that way. Balsamic, waning moon, waning water moon, 7 seeds, disillusion. Anything else? Anything else? Another 7. Wow. Balsamic, waning air moon, concession, 7 of seeds. So you got 1, 1, 7, 7. And the prisoner card. So this is about a feeling like you got to do something because why? Something might feel uncomfortable, or it's not exactly where you want to be when you feel like you're in a box. So let me look at 26, mansion number 26 here with the prisoner. All right, this card meaning is to distinguish between fantasy and reality. It says you're not as trapped as you actually imagine that you are. There are new doorways or open doorways at the base there in the card. So seeking escape from a situation. Okay, so what the crap? What the crap? Look, 7, 7 is also about being bold and brave. So there's something that you feel like you can't get out of, or a situation where you're not able to make some decisions to possibly to get to these 2 corridors. I mean, maybe you don't even know that they're there. So let's look up these 7s then. Because you're going to have an idea. Obviously, it's an idea of how you can get unstuck, right? All right, so your reaction to final emotional breakdown is to escape. A failed emotional situation here, but it says it's just a situation that has come to an emotional point where it's like at a stopping point of realizing what you have to do, what you can do, what you can't do. I don't know. It's very emotional with that. I knew this was going to be hard reading because they have been hard for everybody. 7, seeds, concession. It says you know what you want to do and you know that you must wait for it. So this is a period where you're actually, you're sitting back, thinking of the seeds of the future, but letting others do the talking for this moment. It says reject nothing right now, but store ideas away to bring them out at a more appropriate time. God. All right. So, we're moving right along for Leo. All right. Tarot, give us some messages for 26. The prisoner. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Careful what you wish for. The things that we choose to have when our needs are met. Tell me more about it. The 6 of Cups. The closeness of soul, soulmate energy, soul, family ties, family. 6 of Cups. Thinking back on old times where you felt a little bit more free. Perhaps. You know, sometimes we get into even, you know, roles and jobs and things like that that we feel like, okay, well, we have to stick right here. Because, so, I don't know. Maybe it's about something like that. Tell me about this idea. Tell me about this idea. God. 10 of Swords. The idea is to completely be done with something and reinvent yourself. I don't know if that's advice or if it's saying that this new idea is going to help you get over a complete betrayal. Tell me about the impulse card. Tell me about the impulse card. Jeez. So the idea is like I said, totally walking away from something, seeking escape. The impulse, the King of Swords. The impulse might be to cut corners. I'm thinking that that's what it's talking about. So there may be an impulse to like cut corners somehow, or get around something. I don't know but it's probably talking about rules, regulations, and like this proper channel of ways to do things instead of just being impulsive. So I think that holding out until you know exactly what to do or speak with somebody, that might be wise. Tell me about 7, the disillusion. Tell me about that. The sun. That it's thinking it's all sunny and that everything's here and everything's okay. Yeah, okay, if you're thinking like, okay, this is complete happiness, no, you've got like something else in store. There's something else that would represent that sun energy for you, not whatever this is. Well, the sun's coming out though, right? Tell me about the 7 for concession, or the time where you're kind of letting others do some talking. And there's that yellow. Enlightenment. Oh, 2s. Feeling split down the middle on a decision here. I don't think it's partnerships as much as it is, are you going in the direction that you're wanting to be going in? And if you're not, well, it's how to have ideas to think of, okay, how do I do this? It feels like there's been a lot of postponing a decision that like this said could lead to an ending or a break. New partnerships possibly. Goodness. Jeez, Leos. Maybe, I mean, whether it's a relationship at work, it feels like, okay, there is something that you feel trapped by, and that there's an idea or something, an enlightenment. Okay, so these are so hard. These are hard today. All right, so give me some more information. Give me some more information on what about these things that we are postponing, or that there might be some more options to. Another freaking 9 of Cups in the reverse. Freaking it. Watch out. Watch what you're choosing, the things that you're choosing to satisfy yourself, or maybe it's like feeling like, gosh, I'm not getting my wish granted. I'm trapped somehow. And it might be something from the past, it might be by something from the past, or this is an actual physical like relationship feeling trapped. And I think that the feeling is to act on impulse, but you can't. But you can't for whatever reason. You can't. Give us some advice here, Leo. Give me some advice. We have the sun, so we know that the sun... Oh, okay. Well, you know, Leo. You actually know with the High Priestess. Like, you know what has to be done, and you know what all has to be walked away from. There's something about the connections and the relationships that in your life that need to have a really strong look at them. But intuitively, I think like your intuition is really on point here. Like, I think you know. And the High Priestess has, you know, themselves many maybe secrets or knowledge into stuff like this, perhaps. Knowledge with the things that are hidden. So maybe it's like the solution that's always kind of been there but haven't looked at. All right, King of Cups in the reverse. Ooh. Feels like when you do this, or whenever you do this, making this decision, this ending here is going to really either anger someone, or it's just going to be very emotionally hard to deal with. Not that it's not dealable. It is dealable. Rebuilding. Rebuilding. So after there was a tower moment, I'm thinking that this has already occurred. There is a lot of rebuilding to do. Lots of rebuilding. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. Not everybody's gonna agree. You may have competition. It may be shining a light on some kind of competition for you, or competitiveness. It almost feels like everybody's going after like the same type of energy. Like everybody's wanting this energy right here. But there's some emotional things that have to be dealt with. Transformation and change and an ending. And again, the King of Swords. So it has to do with, wow, with your Ten of Swords in the reverse. It has to do with you completely turning this all around. Absolutely everything. Completely new. Transformation. It is the biggest glow up I've really seen in a while. If you glow up to be the sun, that's great. That's really great. That energy is great. Golly. Let's get something from the Entrepreneur deck. Let me see if we can get some kind of last pieces of advice. Some good pieces of advice other than these things that are the unavoidable. The unavoidable. Well, that's nice. That's neat. All right. Speak. Take center stage. Speak at events, conferences, and workshops. Share your message and transform lives through your work. Automate. Develop ways to add passive income streams to your business so you don't have to work so hard. Earn some income while you sleep. And write or copywriting. Copywriting is the art of persuasion. Learn how to craft words that speak to the heart of your ideal clients. Write. Maybe you should be writing down your ideas too, like if you brainstorm for ideas and things like that. Create. Get creative in your business. How can you break the rules in your niche? How can you create momentum? How can you zig or zag when others zig? Create. So there is something to be created. And then ultimately, this is the goal, right? After you completely reinvent yourself, the goal is to give back. Donate to your community or to causes that resonate close to your heart. It creates the energy of abundance around you and your business. And it's certainly wonderful. If you're able to give back, then it's wonderful. Let's see, Leos. Let's get a guardian angel message for you. Guardian angel message for Leo. Leo, you could be feeling kind of alone, or, you know, because there's a call to unity or a call to come together, maybe within a group. Angel of adventure. Your angel of health is coming out. 16. Angel of health. Angel of remembrance, 28. There's your angel of encouragement, another 11. Let's do one more, we'll get 6 here. And then angel of clarity. Angel of clarity, coming to make something crystal clear. Wow. And that's what I've got. That's what I got for Leos. So amazing reading, kind of specific, sending you love and light. If you resonate with this and you would like a private reading, contact me from the description box below and you can get a private reading with me. So thanks so much. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.